Welcome back to Generation. Today my guests are Gale Boomer.
Hey yo.
And Serg.
Hi there.
Move forward in the sea.
Now I am pleased to say that during the recording of this world, I did not suffer a stroke or lose any brain cells. This was actually a mostly painless recording session.
Wrong with that?
I imagine it's kind of nifty to have this joyful music playing.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this.
Well, I always have it on mute, but you know. Yeah, it's nice music. It's one thing I keep forgetting to mention is that Generations and Jetters, for want of better things in it, they do have very good soundtracks.
So at this point, power-ups are basically useless to you, aren't they?
Go ahead.
Well, because you've got maxed out anything. Are they going to be anything other than just things to kill time throughout these videos anymore? You know, they don't level up your guys.
What will?
I'm saying, are the power-ups just going to be useless for the rest of the game?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I didn't know if they did anything else once you max them out. Yeah.
No, once you max them out, nothing can really take it away other than outright dying.
So the Higgy Higgies can't steal things in this one either?
No, they didn't put that in until Jetters.
Okay.
Which actually made them kind of a challenge in Jetters. But in this one, especially with this new Carabomb Kaiman, they are no threat at all. Because in this, when you walk into a Higgy, it just takes one little heart damage. But with Kaiman, I'm invincible against them.
That's so broken.
Yeah.
Like, especially in this early game, everything's so weak. Say for what, the hundreds of enemies that explode.
I don't know that makes them less weak. That just makes them slightly more dangerous.
Ride the bubbles
Yeah.
to move forward.
I could do that, Professor. But there's kind of a big gap there. Well, for all the others, we have to ride the bubbles. For that one, I always like to skip it, just because I feel like I'm doing a really good speed run. Then I spend the rest of it getting hit and everything.
Yeah. Plus, you want to level up your Carabombs.
Sure. That's... I guess Kaiman is one reason why I managed to enjoy this recording for the most part. The first half of this world is fun. The second half kind of... It's nice, but the very last non-boss world is where things really start to pick up for me. Until then, it's just easy sailing.
Well, better smooth sailing than irritatingly repetitive gameplay, I suppose.
That comes in World 3 and 4.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh yes. I've recorded well ahead in this Let's Play because I like to churn it out. I did not enjoy the second half of World 3.
No. World 3 is awful.
I'll see when you get there, because it does seem kind of silly to ask on the commentary track what's coming up.
Now, let's just sit back and enjoy the exploding jellyfish.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering if I was seeing that right, or if something else was blowing up.
Blast, the switch is on.
I don't know why they explode, it's just one of those random things that blow up.
It's a tentacles thing.
Wait, this isn't Bomber World, so no, that doesn't make sense that everything is... What the hell?
Darn fish.
That's what the fish do.
Knock you down?
Yeah, if you try to jump over the bubbles when they're hovering higher up, you can use bombs to deter them briefly, but only in the school that's near the front. So, not a viable tactic for the whole way.
So, I have to wonder, does the professor go calling anyone else giving them advice? Because with you, it seems kind of self-evident. Throw a bomb at it, Bomberman.
We're the only ones out here, really. I can only imagine what Max might be going through.
That's what I was trying to think. What would he say to Max?
I don't know. I imagine Max would just tell him to shut up when he got the dial.
He's giving shit to Bomberman. He's not giving shit to Ein. And god fucking damn it.
This seems like a mildly irritating chunk of area.
Yeah, especially with that small space.
It kind of grabbed me because if I stay along the side, it won't do that. But
okay.
I don't know how I don't know how that happened. Oh, and see that kind of invisible box?
Yeah, that's the shield.
No, it's a well, there's a lightning card in there, but we need a future bomb upgrade to get it. It's kind of unrealistic.
Yeah,
That's a strange thing to say in this game.
I don't know. I'm almost certain water explodes like that underwater.
sure.
As a physics major.
Yeah, that's total bullshit. In, like, the second level of this entire game, it shows you can't drop anything other than water bombs in water. We are in water right now, I can drop any bomb I want.
Maybe you went back to the ship and polished up a couple to fix them for underwater use.
Made them waterproof.
It does always kind of amaze me that Bomberman is still using bombs with fuses in this day and age. That just seems old-fashioned.
We do start picking up care bombs that'll give us remote controls.
Yeah, I always liked that power-up. I just wondered why they didn't turn it on by default once you got to these 3D games.
It's just
Too easy.
tradition, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Area clear.
Tradition is never a good excuse, though.
I think whenever I played this game, I never noticed just how many octopus puns there were in the names.
Move deeper into the sea.
Black ink trench.
Neither did I. They didn't spell it right either.
Riding the current.
Well, I guess they didn't want to make it too obvious.
Well, everything's like Octo this and Octo everything.
Tentacles that.
The planet is called Tentacles.
That does seem a little...
Metal.
Is there any specific reason for that, or is it just going to be random exploding things with tentacles along the way, like the jellyfish?
Random exploding tentacle things.
Okay.
I guess that a lot of enemies have tentacles, really. I think later worlds they start to drop down in the octopus relations.
You know what? I think it was at this point I realized exactly why Dr. Ein pisses me off so much. Because the game is holding our hand every single step of the way. They're not even trying to hide it. And yet,
Those ghosts can be pranksters.
they're still telling us fuck all.
Murder the playful children.
What kind of ghost looks like that?
A ghost in this game.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what around here died that would have given a ghost like that.
I don't know.
Good question.
Metal.
But it's like, with Dr. Ein, every time he tells us something, it's blatantly obvious what we're supposed to do anyway, and yet what he tells us is so cryptic, if we didn't know what we were doing, it wouldn't help us at all. So he is literally just talking for the sake of talking. He's not helping us. And I guess that's why he pisses me off, and perhaps even more so than Shout did.
Yeah.
Metal.
But at least I can make jellyfish blow up.
That's true. I can't think of many games that will let you detonate a jellyfish.
Yeah, speaking of the jellyfish, I like how in this game, like, a lot of the natural creatures on tentacles have this sort of symbol on them. Like on the jellyfish, it's that red thing on their face. And then I think the little white exploding things that you fight also in this area, they have a green version of it.
The, little pink ghosty guys.
Yeah, those things. Like,
know.
it's sort of shaped like a triangle, and a lot of the mini boss animals have that.
I guess. I think they're just explodable. I don't think there's any real reason for it.
Maybe.
Okay, let's be honest. What around here isn't very explodable? The landscape, and I got nothing.
I don't know. It's just the bombs themselves aren't enough explosions. Let's make the enemies blow themselves up.
Yeah, that's something I kind of had problems with in this game. Is that opposed to something like Jetters, a lot of enemies have explosions.
And that can make for some problems. It especially annoys me because when they just bump into you, it's one little heart and nothing if you have Kaiman.
Yeah.
But explosions always cost 2 or 1 with Kaiman, so you're always losing health no matter what.
Yeah.
And they add up quickly.
Middle.
So leveling them up doesn't actually make their powers stronger, it just makes them better in the fights.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's it.
Alright. I didn't know if at certain levels it would do something more that we hadn't seen yet.
No, there's no upgrading like in Jetters.
Yeah, that's the problem with having seen that one and not played either of these games. I'm making assumptions based off what came later.
Which is fine, because Generation and Jetters are almost one and the same. Just all the little details.
Yeah, I see a lot of overlap in some of these things. The power-up system, bomb merging, etc.
Though it is interesting going from Jetters, then back to Generation, and seeing the Carabombs not change at all when they level up.
Yeah.
It really just gives them numbers. It doesn't change their appearance or anything. Also, Ghost Ship. Fucking ghosts. They make weird sounds.
Maybe they're puppy dog ghosts, because they sound like they're yipping. Someone just threw a sack of puppies into this ocean, and this is what happened years later.
Oh, it's like Kingdom Hearts, you know, all the puppies in the chest.
Yeah, that's...
What? There's puppies in a chest?
In the first game, yeah, you have to find the 99 puppies from the 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, okay.
They're 3 at a time in a bunch of chests throughout the worlds.
Yeah. And then you got the Little Mermaid area, and you've got all the chests underwater.
Okay, I don't know how I ran over that one bomb. Damn hit detection. For some reason, finding out it's the Dalmatians doesn't bother me as much as what I was expecting.
What did you think was happening there? Because you sounded alarmed.
I don't know if that's bad. But, hey, Higgy Submarine.
I'm almost certain I've seen that boss in Darius.
Well, did you have, was it a difficult boss? So this guy isn't at all.
Yeah, not really. To be fair, all the hardest Darius bosses just look like sharks.
He's just not even trying.
Usually, I don't even get far enough for him to pull out the arms. He's no trouble at all. Though,
And you can blow up his shots.
when he dies, Bomberman turns dark very briefly. Because I'm pretty sure that Higgy's dead. And now it's floating up to the top, and Bomberman just hitches a ride.
I don't know if submarines work that way.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
Area clear.
Unless it's made out of paper mache or something. Which would explain why it's so weak.
Yeah.
But hey, new Crush Bomber.
Ha! Ha! You start riding. You actually appear on the sub.
Yes, you do.
the Crush Bombers. I'm the Mistress Beauty Bomber. And Bomberman, to my beauty, you will bow before me.
So this is Beauty Bomber, the only female in the entire game.
I forgot that she butt bounced the bombs.
She has one main shtick. Those robots floating above her head shine spotlights down on her, which act as shields. If we blow them up with a big bomb, they dissipate briefly. Then we can hit her in the face. And,
Handy.
Yep. And if we use Andlar and throw a big bomb or a big water bomb directly onto the little robot when it's shining the spotlight, we get 2 of the lightning cards from that. Yeah, she's not too tough.
Yeah.
She's already seeming a lot more effective than the first guy.
But only because I get careless. She's not actually hard.
Just a bit of an annoyance.
I'm not saying hard, but this is definitely a much brighter plan to charge around the arena, even if it is a little nonsensical.
That is true.
I suppose she at least focuses more on bombs. For the most
And
part.
defense.
Yeah, which does make her more of a bomber.
Angel Chorus lasers.
The lure of elegant flash.
Whoa! I've never seen lasers do that before.
This game has some interesting translation, I must say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had actually managed to knock down her shield during the Lure of Elegant Flash, or whatever the hell it was called, and then subsequently hit her when she was standing still, I would have gotten the lightning card there. And if I actually hit her with one of these fucking bombs during this attack, I would get another lightning card. Oof. But this just wasn't my day, I guess.
Yeah, the spotlights don't like to make things easy.
Yeah, those actually seem like they're probably one of the more annoying things in the game, just nullifying attacks.
I think, to be honest, the biggest annoyance in Crush Bomber fights is getting hit by your own bombs.
That's how it is in any fight, believe me. Also, doing it under 4 minutes gets us the 5th lightning card.
This really stinks.
I just realized she has weird wing tentacles on her back, which she fell over. I can't think of a better description for that. Yeah, I would call them jets, except they were facing the ground, or they would have pushed her down.
Maybe it's like a jetpack. No.
But before we close out the video, I wanted to go back here and get a Carabomb I actually missed, because without this Carabomb, I'm not able to progress in the next part. Of course, I'm going to dick around a little bit first.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to level that guy up for something.
Yeah.
Yep. And I decided since I was leveling him up anyway, I'll use him to fight this guy. Lygon so far is the highest leveled Carabomb I think we've seen out on the field. And in the next half of this, there's a Carabomb who is like, it's an electric type, and my strongest Carabomb right now is water type, so he's gonna die instantly. So I really need this guy to help fight that one. To give you an idea, I technically recorded this during that recording session. And so we get Lygon. Defeating that next Carabomb is his only real use.
Oh, yeah, that's not too useful.
I take it he does the old bomb line power-up thing?
No, he just gives us max bombs.
Yeah, it's just...
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, the translation for this game is kind of strange. If a Carabomb says something has become possible, they're not saying it's any special ability. They're just saying your power-ups are all the way up.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's a little funky.
Frankly, they're not too useful for field use in this game.